CBSE teachers will now need to do a compulsory bridge course, otherwise they can lose their job. Yes, even if the teacher already holds a B.Ed degree, then too this 6-month bridge course priced at over 25,000 rupees is mandatory. And that makes many of us wonder, are we quietly admitting that our B.Ed is not good enough? Is this a genuine reform or a new stream of revenue for the government?
This bridge course is compulsory only for primary teachers, that is teachers of grades 1 to 5. So earlier, B.Ed holders were allowed to teach students in classes 1 to 5. But Supreme Court has clarified that B.Ed primarily prepares teachers for older children, that is grade 6 onwards. But primary teaching is different. It demands an understanding of child psychology, early literacy, early numeracy, and understanding of how 6-year-olds think and learn. So this bridge course is a specialization for primary teachers. It is being conducted by NIOS, the National Institute of Open Schooling, under the supervision of NCTE, which is the National Council for Teacher Education in India. It is a 6-month certificate program in primary teacher education, and do note, it is mandatory only for in-service teachers who were appointed earlier as primary teachers on the basis of their B.Ed.
Okay, but why to bother the teachers who were already hired before the policy came up? I mean, what's their fault? They already have time pressure, performance stress, and financial concerns. Why another mandatory eligibility clause for those who have already proven themselves eligible once?
So there is something called, it's an administrative concept, it's called grandfather protection. So when the rules change, older appointments obviously come under question as well, because the new standards did not apply to the older appointments at that time. So instead of removing those old teachers, the system gives this grandfather protection wherein it asks them to complete this 6-month course and retain their eligibility. If they don't do this, then of course they would need a diploma or a bachelor's in elementary education, which would be a longer route. But some sort of training and qualification as a proof that you can teach children age 6 to 12 is required. So it's more like a damage control.
But then, don't you think schools should fund for this damage control? Why teachers are to pay from their pockets?
Seems like an ouch moment for the teachers out there. It does need some corrective measures. For example, for this certificate, schools should co-fund or reimburse their teachers if they truly value them. Second, government could subsidize the fees or provide EMI options. Third, in the coming years, primary pedagogy should be permanently integrated into the B.Ed program. So this confusion or this need for a supplementary additional course never really arises again. And on a positive note, if we want education in our country to evolve, some adjustments may be necessary.
But reform must feel supportive, not punitive. Teachers out there, do you think this mandatory bridge course is fair? Who should pay for it? Is it a reform or a regulatory pressure? Tell us your views.
For more education and parenting insights, follow us. All the best.